Hi guys, before we get started on today's video, I just want to show you where we are, because somebody's been to where I come to. So we'll have a look down here and see who you think's been and visited. Right, I'm going to flip the camera around because it's on single lens mode and I haven't got a screen, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. All these feathers. And there's a bit of a leg and a foot and some meat. And there's a bit more meat on that one. So somebody's been using my seat as a table. Feathers down back. Hi guys, well we're back again now. We've removed the pigeon remains and we're ready to get going. So, what's happening? As you can see, I've got my Santa hat on, my cheap Chinese Santa hat. Nothing says Christmas like a cheap Chinese Santa hat. Anyway, so it's nearly Christmas. In fact, it's nearly the shortest day, which you wouldn't think so. The sun's out, it's nice. I only ever really come out and film when the sun's out and it's nice. But living where we do, we get something called Leeds grey, and it's just grey skies for days on end, 10 days maybe, a week. You know, it just goes on and on and on. And we're nearly at the midpoint of it now. Shortest day, worst day of the year. So it's nearly over and done with. So today we're going to have a bit of a shortest day Christmas cook-up. Bacon sarnies, that's all it is. Doesn't take much, does it? But we're going to have an open fire, and I'm going to use the TJM metalworks grill and cook my bacon on that. Because everything's so wet and damp, you'll not be able to see that. I just hope the sound's okay. I've got my little microphone on, because the sound on this Insta is absolutely rubbish. So I'm going to make a fire later to put my fire on top of first. So there you go, really simple fire lay. Just 4 pieces of wood to get it off the ground, and then an extra piece of wood on the back facing the windward side. I'll put my kindling down there, start my little fire on there with my tinder, put my kindling that way, and we should be good to go. So I've got my grill in my pan bag. Stop all the soot getting in my haversack. TJM Metalworks mini grill, I think. Absolutely lovely piece of kit. Right. The trick is to get this in vertically. So, in fact, I'm going to put it about there. The right way up. Yeah. There you go. So that's my cooking setup. Orange peel on it. So guys, that wasn't pretty lighting that fire, but it's lit. It didn't take me that long. It's off at ground, and it's just let it burn down a bit, and then we'll put some bacon on. I'll get his billy can on there first for a brew. You know what I mean? It's not pretty, is it? It's falling all over now. Right, I'll sort this out. So as you can probably see, I've extended my fire there a little bit more. And wasn't the prettiest of fires to light, but it's going now. So let's get some billy brew on. There. There we go, billy's on. Sorted. I was going to make some really quick pair of tongs for doing my bacon with. But I wanted some paracord to do it with. Anyway, as I said, I've got some other stuff in my bag. I've got my little bushcraft kit that's got bank lining and paracord. Well, I made a really poor job of clearing away from my fire. I've made a really poor job of my fire base, but it'll be right, as they say around here. Right, so let's see if I can sort this out first. So I gave my little knife a good strop this morning before I came out. Sharpen once, strop often. So I'm going to go in about there. And I'm just going to make a little groove to put my paracord in, if this works. That'll do for my little notch. Now I'm going to peel all this bark off. And why do we peel the bark off? Because that's where that fire's perfect for my bacon now. I'm not ready for it. That's where all the bacteria lives, underneath the bark. Peel it back to wood and you'll be fine. Just tend my fire. And balance that in there, that should stop it overflowing that way too much, because we don't want a massive fire. You don't need a massive fire. We're not having a fire to stay warm, we're having a fire to cook on. So I'm not even going to bother putting any paracord around them. They're only a one-use item. There you go, the world's simplest tongs. My bacon. Right, that's my grill all loaded. I'll put it up a bit higher because of the still getting flames. Just warm it through. I've cut the rind off my bacon. I don't like fatty bacon. It's real bacon from a pig. Proper bacon. None of this nonsense. Pure nonsense. Right. Lower it down a bit. And ready with my tongs. Starting to sizzle. You can tell the heat's getting blown this way because the end piece hasn't started yet. So I think we'll have to swap them round, but I wish I had some tongs to do it with. Well, the two end bits are certainly done. So we have some muffins. Now I cut these at home and dribbled some tomato ketchup in them. Now the big question is tomato ketchup with bacon or brown sauce. I'm tomato ketchup all the way, but what are you? That's good. Bacon cooked like that always tastes better. Nearly. That was nice, guys. I enjoyed that. Simple bushcraft tongs for turning your bacon. They worked quite well, didn't they? I was going to put some paracord in this notch I cut in, just to stop the groove splitting any further up the wood, but for a single use throw away or put on the fire when you finished item, didn't really need it. And for dessert today we have, look at that, a luxury Christmas mince pie to go with me. Yeah, brewing the wood. How awesome is that? Mince pies and coffee. Cheers guys, Merry Christmas. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to let this burn down now. I'll sit here for it'll take a while for that to burn down. So I'll be sat here for another couple of hours, just chilling. Might even slide some more water and have another coffee. In fact, there's enough water in there for another coffee. We'll just get it above. There we go, get that boiling in. So I'm going to have another coffee, sit here, sort the fire out, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good Christmas, Happy New Year, all that jazz. I'll catch you later. Is it in the food bag? Interesting.